Hello everyone, Myzzrym here bringing you today game number 2 between LGD International and LGD China in the GEST Challenge Grand Finals Best of 5. LGD International now 2 victories, so only 1 victory away from winning. They have been coming from the winner's bracket, so they have a 1 game advantage, and they won during game number 1. So LGD China, if they want to win this, they have to take 3 games in a row, which is going to be very hard considering how well LGD International have been playing so far. And we see banning going on, we see the Undying ban as well as the TA ban. Undying was definitely one of the most powerful early game heroes nowadays, especially in the tri-lane, with the decay, with the tombstone, with the ridiculous heals coming up from everywhere, and also the fact that his decay has been, well, the decay is kind of bug at the moment. It heals the Undying more than he should be getting any HP from Dota 1. We have the test coming out, and they do so that Undying in Dota 2 get more HP from using Decay than in Dota 1. So it's a bit of a bug coming up here. And we see Luna banned from LGD International. In game number 1, LGD China using the Luna, not to best effect, I must say, because she was getting shut down pretty hard by a very odd offensive trial lane, which consisted of the Darkseer as well as the Dazzle and a Shadow Demon. So offensive trial lane, very weird, but also worked out perfectly well for LGD International. And LGD China are going to remove the Darkseer, so that means they have Batrider and Magnus open, and they do choose the Batrider over the Magnus. This is fairly uncommon. Usually you would see the pick of Magnus above everything else, and it's gonna be no, Batrider is gonna be the pick. So LGD International definitely having an idea behind their mind if they pick this. So Batrider, very aggressive hero who also falls down pretty quickly in the late game for the damage part, but remember that his main utility is to blink in, grab an enemy hero and force staff out, and basically if you catch the enemy carry and he gets brought down before the fight happens, well, you're gonna be having a very good start. Magnus is gonna be the answer for LGD in China, and also coupled with the Nyx Assassin that they picked in the game number 1 as a support. He couldn't really do much. He did get some kills, but very good wardings going all over the map, and the sentries planted down. Nyx Assassin walking up to the sentries without him knowing and getting killed again and again. Not to mention with the early advantage that LGD International got. They got a early gem onto the Night Stalker, and Nyx Assassin couldn't really get close to the team anymore without getting picked off. So Magnus as well as Nyx Assassin. Magnus, again, a very powerful hero who is going to receive a onslaught of nerfs in the 6.77 patch, which is going to come soon to Dota 2. It has already been coming to Dota 1, so notably the Skuru range is going to scale now. Instead of being 1.2k at all levels, it's going to be 600, 800, 1k, 1.2k. So offlane Magnus is not going to be a possibility anymore due to that, because well, 600 range is not long enough for you to get to safety, and it's going to be an Enchantress pick so early into this draft. I mean, Enchantress, definitely a hero that we don't really see often anymore. She deals a lot of damage as soon as level 6, and she is very aggressive when in the laning phase. Enchantress is a hero that is very tricky to use, because if she doesn't do anything during the early game, she is going to fall behind, because the power of Enchantress is pretty much to be a powered up Chen until level 6, because Chen can only get 2 creeps at level 5, whereas Enchantress can get 2 creeps as soon as level 1. So Enchantress definitely has to be ganking around, has to be getting the kills or the towers to be efficient, and we'll have to see how LGD International runs the Enchantress, if they can make it pay. And the Night Stalker is going to be the answer for LGD China. Remember that Night Stalker and Nyx Assassin both combined together are formidable hunters, because Nyx Assassin might not be able to finish a target on his own, especially if he's played as a support, but with the Night Stalker around, the Night Stalker will be able to clean up the mess that Nyx Assassin has started. Enchantress, being very squishy and vulnerable to burst damage, will also be vulnerable to this to both those assassins. Remember that Enchantress with the heal will be very resistant to sustained damage, so any kind of carry that is attacking her and that's dealing the damage seconds after seconds or damage over time like Poison, like Venomancer, she'll be okay. But Night Stalker, Nyx Assassin, the burst damage coming is way too high, and she won't have the time to heal. She'll just go down immediately. And now we're going to go for the set of bans. We have the Keeper of the Light ban, as well as the Lone Druid. And Keeper of the Light, very good tri laner, because he basically grants you unlimited mana, so you can basically spam your spells again and again and again. And this is just very annoying. Plus, with the Illuminate, it has a huge range, it has a lot of damage output, and well, basically you don't really want to fight against Illuminate. You don't want to tower dive against Illuminate. You don't want to do anything against Illuminate. So if you go on the carry hero, you're going to take the Illuminate in the face. Now, it didn't really work out for LGD China in the first game because the two supports from LGD International were positioning themselves very well, and the Illuminate was just coming up too late. So the only guy who took the Illuminate was very often Brax, playing the Darkseer, and Darkseer is fairly okay about getting the Illuminate in the face because he can tank it. Now we see an anti-mage ban coming for LGD International. Right now, LGD International, Batrider aggressive, it's like aggression, Enchantress is aggression, Rubik is, well, fairly standard, so LGD International, fairly aggressive lineup, LGD China, also fairly aggressive lineup with the Nyx Assassin, Night Stalker. Now we see a Clanks ban, so they are looking to ban out the side lane solo, and it's gonna be Faces Void ban as well. So it looks like LGD International want to limit the late game potential coming from LGD Gaming China, knowing that they have a Magnus, so Magnus will be able to empower any kind of carry, melee carry from LGD China. So that means that, well, Sven is still in the pool, and Sven is definitely a very dangerous hero. Oh, maybe this game was played before the 6.76 patch. I'm not really sure. I do think it's not the case, but if it is, well, the patch actually got Sven a lot of buffs, but Brewmaster's going to be the pick here. So more teamfight potential now, and Leshrac is going to be the answer, so support Leshrac, but pushing potential as well coming up. A lot of AoE, a lot of nuke, and Brewmaster, I must say, is vulnerable in this situation because Night Stalker, one of the best heroes to prevent Brewmaster from using his ultimate, the silence, lasts up to 8 seconds during the night and 3 seconds during the day. And Nyx Assassin will be able to use the mana burn to take away the mana of Brewmaster, and Brewmaster doesn't have a whole lot of mana. So if he gets the blink into the clap and then Nyx Assassin use the mana burn, he might be off like not enough mana for a primal split, and Juggernaut is going to be the last pick for LGD. So for LGD International. Oh, god damn it, those two teams are both LGD, so I have to remember to add the International or China every time. Otherwise, we won't get to understand anything. Juggernaut and Sven is going to be the last pick for LGD China. So the Sven Magnus combo, pretty much the most standard combo that we saw in the last few weeks, because Sven deals so much damage with his God Strength and his Cleave. And with the fact that we have Magnus around as well, is going to be able to empower him to give him above 100% cleave and also more damage. Now, remember, Juggernaut, we have to see if he decides to go for the early push build with the healing ward, or if he decides to go for the carry build. And I don't really think Juggernaut can out-carry the Sven right now. He does have the Omnislash, which is very good in 1v1 situation, but in team fights, Sven is just going to cleave everyone down, and Enchantress is going to be very squishy. She's going to go down immediately. It's going to be the same for Rubik. So let's go over the players. Brax is going to be playing the Batrider, so probably going to be an offlane Batrider. G as the Brewmaster, so a mid lane Brewmaster, going to Bottle Rush, and we have Pycat on the Juggernaut with Myzzrym on Enchantress and 1437 on Rubik. On the other side, we have Xiaoite on the Night Stalker. We have DDC again on the Nyx Assassin. SC is going to be playing Leshrac this time. We have Yao on the Magnus, and we have Salar playing the carry Sven. So we have an offlane Magnus, who's going to go against this tri-lane. Apparently, I should say 2.5 lane. Or no, never mind. It looks like Brax is going to be soloing on the bottom lane. Rubik. Again, 1437 going for the aggressive boots of speed first, so more mobility, more potential to move around the lanes, And well, usually you don't really see that. You see that supports are getting a level 1 sentry, a level 1 you know, courier, as well as level 1 smoke, but instead it's going to be rush boots. So pose coming up from DDC, skewer from Magnus at level 1, so this is a fairly standard. It's kind of like getting the surge or getting the windrun for windrunner at level 1 to make sure that you don't go down to a level 1 gank. And we see that we have Pycat on the top lane. He's probably going to be, okay, so he's going to be Trilane versus Trilane, and Pycat is going to be fairly okay with the Blade Fury because he will be able to dodge this Ven stun. It does take a lot of time for the stun to travel. Now the problem is if he gets stunned, chain stunned before he manages to spin, he's probably going to go down. Anyone caught by this combo, I feel like they won't be able to survive. There's too much damage coming up. It's 80 plus 100, I think. Plus also the split earth was 120, plus the right clicks coming from everyone, so a lot of damage. We see that it's already 2-0 on the scoreboard right now, and well, Sven, actually Salar apparently have a bit of a connection issue. Brewmaster rushing out the bottle in the middle lane, 3 branches and 1 tango. Enchantress, well, she's going to be jungling, and Rubik telekinesis level 1, so fairly standard here. Brax is going to be solo on the bottom lane against this Magnus, and remember that against any melee hero, Batrider is going to have a heyday, because if you want to come in to get a creep kill, well, sticky napalm on you, and whenever you're gonna come in, you're gonna get 1 stack, and once you get to 4 or 5 stack, you can't come in anymore because it's way too dangerous to stay around with 5 stacks. Getting 5 stacks of sticky napalm means that you pretty much want to die if you still get close to the creeps. Now Magnus does have skewer, so Brax will have to be careful if he goes aggressively with the Firefly. He doesn't want to get skewered into tower range. Still, Batrider is fairly tanky hero, so even if he gets into tower range, he will be fairly okay. Pycat, nice mask by the way. It's a pretty cool mask. And oh, the sword is pretty much meh. And no other cosmetic items for those heroes. On the other side, we have no cosmetic item for the Magnus, who just came out, so obviously no cosmetic item for him. And Sven with a also pretty nifty helmet. So we're waiting now for the Sven to connect back. Nyx Assassin going the support build, so 1 Observer Ward, 2 Clarity, 1 Smoke of Deceit, and that was what I was talking about when I saw the Rubik with the boots instead of a smoke and a sentry. So apparently here the Lishrak also didn't go for a sentry. You don't necessarily need a sentry, but as you saw in the first game, one early sentry can really help you a lot in the lane. So for example, by planting down the sentry here, Brax could counter ward this area, so the Radiant didn't have vision over this area, and that means the 2 supports from LGD International managed to sneak away here, sneak here and get a kill, the first blood on, I think it was the Keeper of the Light, if I remember well. Okay, so now the game resumes. We can go back into the game. Sylar looking for a little pick-offs here. He's not gonna find anyone. Pycat has to be careful. Does he want to go in? He has the Blade Fury at the very worst, but he's probably going to be able to spot the Radiant for the dark side. Yeah, he does see that the LGD China is here already, and it's going to be a regeneration rune, which is the most useless rune at level 1. Can't really do anything with it. Ward coming down, one Observer Ward planted down very far into their lane. This is fairly uncommon. Usually you see the Observer Ward going down straight here, so they can see anyone TPing in, but now they have planted out here, which is halfway from the tower here to the tower there, and it's gonna be solo top Pycat? I am really confused. The Juggernaut solo top is not gonna get any experience or any gold. And God knows that he will need gold if he wants to compete with the Sven. So in the middle lane, we see the matchup is going to be again G versus Xiao. The 2 solo mid going 1-on-1, 3-4-0, 4-4-0, so pretty much standard at this point. Juggernaut has no sentry ward though, so It looks like 1437 and Myzzrym are both camping this middle lane. I'm not really sure what they try to do. They are not even smoke, so Xiao does see the Enchantress and the Rubik. At least she knows that they were around for a few moments. Juggernaut is going to pull down the creep of his own side to this creep camp, and that means he will deny the enemy. Oh, at least no, he will not deny experience because they will be able to farm this. But what he will do though is get a whole wave of creep for his own to get the experience from. He's gonna get those last hits. So Pycat doing a decent job to get those assets. Missing a lot, but it's under the tower. He's 3-4-0 for an offlaner, is not bad. And Magnus actually gets a Bat Rider on the bottom lane. 7 stacks, but Brax going way too deep and getting killed by the tower. I apologize about missing the first kill, but I really didn't expect Brax to dive that far. DDC has the double damage. Oh, the double damage, I mean the haste rune, not the double damage of course. He's gonna go on Pycat, so with this mana burn, Pycat has to be very careful, because if he gets mana burn one more time, that means no spin, and that means no magic immunity. DDC still running around with the safe room in the middle lane. G still one-on-one against the Night Stalker. He's getting way more last hit than the Night Stalker. And on the bottom lane, well, Yao will be very happy with this first blood because, oh, he's actually not out-leveling Brax at all. Brax is level 4, Yao is still level 3 still. So we see that Yao only has 2 crit kills, whereas Brax has 15. So even with this first blood, Yao is still going to be a bit behind. He does have managed to get boots now. And oh, Yao, that might be very, very aggressive what you do here. He will be forced to use the skewer even. Or will he? It looks like, yeah, it looks like Bat Rider may dive this. No, he learned his lesson. He doesn't want to get killed again. Xiaoi going very low in health. The G chasing after him behind the tower. And now SC's coming in. They might look for a kill. No, the Brewmaster is way too tanky. Can't really do anything about him. And again, Yao going in, trying to get some experience and getting pushed back. He has no consumables except for some tangos, and it's not going to be enough. Now Brax, he has the Tranquil boots, so 365 move speed, same as Magnus. Magnus, very, very fast hero. And I must say, Pycat on the top lane doing a decent job. He's level 3. He hasn't died once yet. We see smoke coming up for the dire side, and the next assassin is going to find the regeneration rune. G is way too far in, but he's going to go all the way around. He knows something's odd, and we see 1437 also smoking in, wanting to go for this top lane Sven. And yeah, Enchantress here as well. And Sylar very, very far, very, very deep. And we see that they are going to go in, spin around. Pycat, what is he doing? He is not moving. Oh, okay, so maybe he was not sure he could get the kill, so instead he was only going to get the creeps. But I must say, very surprised here by Pycat. And the Dire Hero are gonna come in as well. They're gonna get spotted by the Satyr here. And at the moment, Enchantress really not doing anything. She will get caught though. 1 stun, 2 stun, 3 stun, and goodbye Enchantress. We see SC going for 2 low in Lightning Storm as well. So not gonna go for the heavy push build, instead going for the heavy nuke build and also the nuke from afar. So having the ability to nuke from the long range. Sylar is sitting at 32 creep kills. Juggernaut only 6. Not really sure this is gonna work out so well. But at least Brax will have his fast level 6. In fact, he has it now. What about the mid lane? We have Brewmaster also level 6. Night Stalker is only level 5. He's probably going to be level 6 by the time this nighttime happens. Pycat has 1 more spin, but if he gets mana burn, it's not going to be the case anymore. And it looks like, nope. So Sven going for the War Cry, giving more armor to his allies. And nighttime actually hits. And we see that Night Stalker is going to be on the hunt, and He's gonna head towards the top rune. He wants to get it. He's gonna find a haste rune, and this is gonna be saving him. Oh, or is it? He's gonna get sent on top of the hill. The Brewmaster is forced to use the ultimate here. He doesn't want to die. And now Pycat is here. He's going on DDC. DDC taking a lot of damage. He is gonna go down here. The spin dealing way too much damage. And Night Stalker wanted to TP out, but with the Storm Panda, he gets sent up in the air again. And this is gonna waste him a lot of time. Nyx Assassin actually disconnecting again. And there, we're back into the game. So we see Shahid is sitting at top of the hill. He can't really do much. And there goes the Flying Courier, bringing him a TP scroll. But he has been, well, it's gonna waste a lot of his time. And any minute, any second is precious when you are a Night Stalker during nighttime. You really want to be able to, well, basically hunt during the night, and he's not going to be able to. He also used already a TP scroll, and now we see TP coming up. It is going to be Yao. He's level 6 as well, so we'll have to be careful. If his ultimate lands, it's going to look very, very bad for the Dire side, for the Radiant side. I mean, Shahid, he can TP out now. Is he going to want to? Oh, well, here a lasso going up. It's gonna be DDC. DDC going to be able to deal a lot of damage. Yao is sent up in the air. The reverse polarity on 2, but not enough damage. DDC, oh, is gonna go down to one last right click, and they are LG China won't be able to pick any kills here. So Styler's coming in. He wants to get a stun on someone, and they are chasing after 1427. Shahid still roaming around. He finally TP'd out, and Pycat is gonna get the top farm, but he's very, very poor at that point. He has only 6 creep kills. He does have 1 kill and 1 assist though, so it's gonna help him a bit. The mid lane tower is getting pressured. Actually, he's still full health, and the Ursa warrior going to town on those creeps, getting those 2 creep kills. What a micro. Last hitting with the Ursa, and D is on this Night Stalker now. Have to be careful. Night Stalker, a lot of damage outputs, especially during the night. He did decide to go for 2 level in Thunder of the Night, and not a single level in Crippling Fear. In the middle lane, we see that the Sentry Ward playing down here, just in case a smoke gank happens. And Xiao 8 at the moment just farming and farming. Using this first knight to come back from his fairly bad mid lane. Xiao 8 now going down on the tower. Brax is hiding in the trees, starting to stack up the napalm, but it looks like Xiao 8 is going to retreat for now. In the mid lane, we see G getting initiated on, and he's going to go down. He had no ultimate. Now, they might be trying to turn this around. Salar is still here. He did use the ultimate. It looks like they want to go for the tower now. Stun, landing on Enchantress, second stun going on Enchantress. She's gonna go get bursted down. And 1437 running for dear life. He doesn't have any disable anymore, and TP gets cancelled in the mid lane. On the top lane, Pycat still farming up. He has a level 6, deciding to go for all level 2 stats, so no point into the healing ward. This is not an early push build.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Shahid running away now. Yo, getting those creep kills. Boots, magic wand, and pretty much nothing else. 15 creep kills only. Night Stalker is also pretty poor, I must say. And DDC, so DDC supports Vent is going straight for the BKB. Is there any item in the base for Magnus? Nope, there's not. And SC, well, supporting like anyone is supporting. So Boots and magic wand, Myzzrym, enchant, as well as 2 level in Nature's Attendant, and 1 level in stats. That is fairly curious. I don't really understand the reasoning behind this, because Nature's Attendant really healed well, and enchant also scaled pretty well with the slow, so and the cooldown reduction. So may have been in the midst of the battle to try and survive a bit more, but I'm not really sure about what this is about. So DDC 3-1-1. And Sven 4-1-2. So already starting to get the cleave. Smoke in the mid lane, but they have a sentry ward, so they do know that they are here. Remember that smoked unit don't show on the minimap even if there's a sentry. So you have to pay attention to the oh. We see another sentry ward playing down, so they're gonna be able to see G. G's coming in with the haste. He is... Oh, they blink in, and Sylar is gonna be the one get caught. Sylar trying to survive. He's gonna stun 1427 before dying. And now 1427 will go down. Brax is also very low on health. So here goes the Omni Slash going on DDC. DDC using the ultimate to run away. The reverse polarity catching those two, and now G is going to be using his ultimate, turning this around. They are gonna get SC. In fact, the Impetus getting the kill before running away, and now the Panda is in a lot of trouble. He's trying to run away with all the Pandas, which is fairly surprising. And what are they doing? The Panda. Oh, G, you're dead. No way you can escape this. In the end, 4 dead for the Radiant side, 2 dead I think for the Dire side.
You won't be seeing me.
Was there any buyback? There was a buyback from Zen, so at least they forced a buyback from Zen. And 4-4-8 in fact at this point. Shite. Void. As much as Crippling Fear. So now 1 point in Crippling Fear. That means Silence will be able to be up. And you saw that this Silence almost prevented the Brewmaster to use his ultimate. They're gonna go in. They're gonna dive straight into 1427. He was gonna get absolutely exploded. And now Brax comes in. Pycat is trying to get a kill. Pycat will get a kill here. Yao is very low on health. Pycat is still chasing, dealing good damage. Brax with the last unstable concoction, or never mind. It is a flame break, getting the kill. And now G is trying to chase SC. G will not be able to find it. Now Xiao 8 is coming back, and with the stun landing on Brewmaster, G is very likely to go down. If he does go down, Myzzrym is running away now. But with the Warcry, they will be able to catch Myzzrym. Telekinesis coming up, buyback coming up, Juggernaut is coming back, Sylar trying to run away, and one more Impetus. Oh no, one more. Oh, he will be in range to use the enchant, and Sven does go down. 8 for 11. Again, a lot of action going back and forth. They want to get those kills, they want to fight. So now looking for the top tower. Sven is down for a long time, but there's everyone here. Is there the ultimate? There is an ultimate ready for Magnus. Myzzrym might have already extended. There's come the stun, and whoa, there goes the reverse party on only Rubik, but Rubik will fall down. And there we go. Now Pycat is spinning around, but he's dealing too little damage, and he's trying to deal the damage now, but he's very low on health. Stun coming in, Solar's back. Brewmaster is getting chain stunned. He has no ultimate. He's gonna go down, and Brax trying to run away. He has a Blink Dagger, he will be able to escape, as will Juggernaut, but definitely the team fight's not happening for LGD International. Trying to get those fights, but getting unmatched by the tanky heroes from the LGD side. They just can't get the kill fast enough, and the spin from Juggernaut doesn't seem to deal enough damage. So TP away, coming from some... So who is it? It's gonna be Xiao 8 coming back to the base. He has Bottle and Power Treads, and that's not his. So in fact he has only a Bottle, Power Treads, and Bracer, so he's pretty poor. Magnus, 500 gold, also fairly poor. SC is going for an Urn of Shadow. In fact he has it, I think. Yeah, he has it. So SC fairly farmed the support hero right now. Sven, Ogre Club, DDC, Boots, as well as Magic Wand. And with the smoke, they try to get something, but the Radiant side is already on the top lane. They really want this tower, but so do LGD, LGD China. They're gonna say, okay, I see them top lane, and we're gonna trade. We're gonna take this mid lane. And Tabo, SC, he still has no point in doubling Edict, so he will still not be able to push down the tower very quickly. So it's going to be a trade of tower, one tower for another tower. And it looks like LGD International don't want to stop here. They have the Panda ultimate.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We see that they are going on the second tier 2, but on the tier 2, but Xiao is here, as is the rest of the team. They are more than ready to take up a fight. Their team fight right now, they know that they're strong. With all the stuns and all the you know, disables coming up from the LGD China side, they can't take it. So LGD International making it as if they were backing off and now going back in. LGD China not getting fooled by this, so they are still standing at their tower. They don't want to get caught into their jungle. They know that the Radiant side haven't been appearing anywhere, and now they see Pycat, so they know that the allies of Pycat are still around. G doesn't have the Blink Dagger yet. Brax does though, and we'll have to see what he decides to go for. Who's going to be the target here? Maybe SC. I think that Yao and Salar and Xiao are way too tanky to take down with a single Flaming Lasso. So Pycat now still farming up in the meantime. He decided to go for Chinkyo Boots, so even less damage output from this Juggernaut. It's not even Power Trades, it's not even Phase Boots. So right now he deals almost next to no damage. He's basically here to spin and to use the Omni Slash, which will fix damage, plus extra slashes later in the game. So now the Radiant are gonna back off. They're gonna rotate to this mid lane tower, which already lost half its HP. The question is, the Dire are not going to allow them to walk away with a free tower. DDC uses the ultimate, and there is no sentry ward. Is he gonna engage? He is getting... Oh, there's a sentry ward, so they know DDC is gonna be the one caught up. But here, the DDC is going to go down, and now we see that the Panda is using ultimate. Yao trying to rush away, and he's gonna bring down Pycat with him with the Omni Slash, and that is a very dead dead Magnetor, who buys back into the game. 1437 has stolen this by Carapace. He's gonna get silenced, but oh, the stun not gonna land. Now the Brewmaster, oh, he's went way too far in. He's gonna fall down.
There won't be enough of you left.
So the Harpy Storm dealing a bit of damage here with the Chain Lightning, just harassing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Juggernaut getting the haste rune now.
The swift, the spoils.
And he has 2.1k gold. What does he decide to go for? Is it gonna be a straight damage build where he only relies on his ultimate and go for an Aghanim Scepter? So getting more HP, getting a bit more stats all around, and getting the buffed ultimate, or is he just gonna go for damage items and try to catch up? I mean, compared to Sven right now, who is almost up to his BKB. Sven, who hasn't been farming so well at the moment, he has been walking around a lot, and 20 minutes in, only 75 creep kills. It's fairly low at that point. They have been fighting a lot, they have been defending a lot, and they haven't been you know, playing so much as farming so much. I mean, Yao on the bottom lane looking at Pycat. Pycat getting harassed down by the Shockwave. And now we see TP's coming up on top lane. They won't defend this tower, it looks like. Myzzrym is coming in, but the tower is going to fall fairly quickly. Now the ultimate from Sylar. They really want this tower. Glyph is gonna pop. And are they gonna be here in time? Sylar is gonna get caught. TP coming in. Sylar is in the middle of the Radiant side, and now we see Pycat pushing the enemies away. Now Xiao is gonna silence G and try to run away. Is he gonna be able to? That's the question. He is still Night Stalker in the night, so he's fairly fast. He's going slower and slower due to the stack of Napalm though, and stun goes from DDC. It might be saving the Night Stalker now. But DDC, oh, he has the ultimate. He will be able to escape, and he's gonna use it straight away. Sentry Ward is playing down, but he's going to go for the way around. Not gonna run straight back into the Sentry Ward. He knows his game. So 1 kill going the way of the Radiant. 11 for 15 now. If we take a look at the experience graph, it's pretty much even. Gold graph is going the way of the Radiant, in fact. So more farm coming the way of the Radiant. And Nyx Assassin going for a Bracer. Has the Arcane Boots. SC Also has the Bracer and the Urn of Shadow. Xiaoite still working towards his BKB, using the ultimate to extend the night. Sven is 1k gold away from BKB. Myzzrym 1.8k gold. What does she decide to farm up to? It looks like Juggernaut wants his Manta Style, deciding to go for the ultimate orb as well as the Band of Elven Skin, and they're gonna go straight back for this top tower. They really want this top tower, and they're probably gonna get it this time. There's no glyph to defend this, and there we go. Top tower goes down. Xiaoet is gonna be the one who is brought back. Ultimate from Panda, and with the the Void also stolen, and DDC is going to go invisible. The buyback coming from the Night Stalker. SC is going to be their target. And there goes the Nyx Assassin and Yao on the backside, killing 2 immediately with the stuns combo. And Salar is going to chase after 1427. Will 1427 be able to escape? I don't think so. He will use the Warcry. He's going to get stunned once. And not even needed the second stun. Triple kill going the way of Salar. And a very, very good fight for the Dar. What looked like a bad fight for them turned into a very good fight. Xiaoid did die, but he bought back. And then the entire enemy side, the entire Dar side turned around and got this kill by a very, very sneaky Yao play coming from behind. And now the Shrike also has a double edict, so towers are gonna fall.
Radiant's top
In fact,
tower
the
has
Sturge
fallen.
tower had no chance. It's 1, 2, 3 towers to 1, 2 towers right now. Myzzrym going back to the jungle. He's working towards a mechanism, but is this gonna be enough? I'm not really sure. I fear like they might get too much chain disable to even be able to do anything and pop the mechanism. Batrider looks like he's gonna go for a BKB. He's fed up of getting stunned, so. Rubik, he can get the arcane boots. Is that what he wants? Not really sure. Brewmaster, power gold away from the blink dagger. Juggernaut still working towards his Manta Style. So now, on the bottom lane, Grax hiding under the tower is going to go on Xiaoid and TP coming in, but he's going to TP straight into 4 heroes. Unfortunately, the Knight coming on Batrider. Pycat trying to run away. Sylar looking for a stun. He's deciding to go on Grax. And now Rubik has the stun as well. But with the ultimate, Sven is cleaving through everyone, dealing so much damage. Here comes the Omni Slash, dealing a good amount of damage, but not enough. Now they're turning around. They want to get a bit. Oh, 3-man reverse polarity. And this is absolutely horrible for the Radiant side. It is going to be a team wipe. 3-man into this reverse polarity, followed by the stun, the Sven stun. Is so much damage, so much control. No way you can survive this. Once you get caught in it, there's no way out. You get chain stun again and again, and those 3 never stood a chance to the amount of nukes coming up from the LGD China side. Now the tower's gonna fall again, and we might even look for the high ground. No, the game is still pretty early into the game, so we still have fairly short respawn timer. DDC is gonna plant down a ward here, so. The very, very common ward placement in this area, allowing you to see if the Radiant do try to get those creeps here. Sylar, at this point, level 3 in power, 40% cleave, plus 70% cleave, that's 110%, and yes, that stacks. So, basically Sven right now, he's dealing more damage to his secondary target than his first target, his primary target. Going to TP on the top lane and farm some more. Has a BKB ready now, as we saw in the last fight. Xiaoid also with the BKB. You saw how little items Salar has here, and he still managed to cleave down everyone. So that's just the power of Sven. He doesn't even need that much farm. And now Magnus with the Blink Dagger. We have the Courier bringing away the... what is that? Bracer? Buckler? So Yao is going for the mechanism. So Yao, wait. Yao is Magnus. So yeah, it's gonna be a mechanism Magnetor. We saw Dandy do that in Navi versus WP in the 3rd place decider of the Aces final Battle of the Year. Magnus just doesn't need so much items. He needs a blink dagger, and that's pretty much all. Afterwards, he can go for the support items if he wants to. So what is stolen here? It's gonna be the Impale. Brax looking for a pickoff. He's gonna go on Yao. Stun landing on Batrider. Batrider might be in a lot of trouble. Oh, G running in, but he gets silenced. He has no time to use the ultimate. Now Pycat trying to do something, but nothing. That and GG is called already. They know they can't do anything late game, and they are gonna go and disconnect from this game. This is game number 2, and it is now 2-1 for LGD International. Is LGD China able to come back from this game? To come back from the 2 defeats that they already had, or well, only 1 defeat, and the fact that they come from the loser bracket, we'll see that in the next game, game number 3 of this best of 5. Thank you for watching. As usual, please, if you like it, subscribe, follow the YouTube or the Twitch channel, and I'll see you guys in for the next game.